Apart from attracting high-profile personalities and organizations, including the police, EFCC, ICPC, MacArthur Foundation, ActionAid, and Yaradua Foundation, the unveiling of Season 3 of anti-corruption program, Corruption Tori, turned to be a harvest of hope that Nigeria will win the war against corruption.
I have decided to show corruption. I have decided to show corruption. No turning back, no turning back. I a student, avoid corruption. A politician, avoid corruption. A civil servant, avoid corruption. ICPC.
This program has really helped a lot, and also it will still help more people because one, it will help to stop against the corruption in Nigeria, to also make people to know that yes, corruption is evil, and if they continue like that, instead of Nigeria to reproduce greatly, rather to decrease in number. So please, I would like to once again thank the Signature TV and MacArthur Foundation for putting up this show.
We can end corruption through, like, when we learn how to behave ourselves instead of favoring others and then engaging in examination malpractices. We can end corruption through those ways, avoiding listening to our parents and listening to their advices.
Children are the leaders of tomorrow, and that is why I saw it as very smart for them to start with children, so that we can help other people to understand what corruption is and how to stop it.
And the thing about corruption is that it's like the wind. It doesn't choose who it affects. You might have all the money you want in Nigeria. If you have a medical emergency, Nigeria will happen to you. You might live in the biggest house in Nigeria. The day armed robbers come, Nigeria will happen to you. So corruption is actually Nigeria happening to us. And I'm hoping that with the help of this program, that when we say in the next 10 years that Nigeria is happening to us, it will be that something good is happening in our life. I don't want you to live in a country and grow up in a country where your country is synonymous with evil. Because if they say that America happened to you, it's good news. England happened to you, it's good news. Nigeria happened to you. May it change in your lifetime.
We just wish to, send our warm greetings to Signature TV as a partner in the fight against corruption. ActionAid Nigeria is dedicated and committed to fighting corruption by encouraging citizens' demand for accountability and transparency from their leaders, and we remain committed to supporting Signature TV in whatever capacity that we can, as partners in development, as partners in ensuring that we achieve the Nigerian dream.
The event was an opportunity for Signature Communications Limited, producers of Corruption Tori, to look at the journey so far and announce the focus of the program in the next season.
It was an intentional thing to involve the children in this project. And we're not disappointed at all. Because when we had the essay last year, when we looked at what these kids were saying, the way they express themselves, we are hoping that sometime this year we are going to publish a small pamphlet when we do the essay competition this year, where we would, publish without unedited the thoughts of the children. You will be disappointed as adults, or that I will be shocked that we have disappointed these children all these years.
MacArthur Foundation, funders of the Corruption Tori, expressed their appreciation that the program was focusing on the next generation of Nigerians to whom the nation belongs.
Our generation, the generation before me, failed me because this was not the Nigeria that I inherited. But my generation has also failed you. And so the opportunity that Signature TV is providing for you to be a part of this fight against corruption, all of you should seize it. Use that club to start fighting corruption in the small spaces where you guys find yourself.
For the anti-graft agencies, EFCC, ICPC, and the police, the unveiling of Season 3 of Corruption Tori was an opportunity to seek collaboration with the program and enumerate some of the steps they are taking to rein in corruption in Nigeria.
We need to find the solution within us. There is nobody can do that. Even Makato will do all that they want to do. But the real thing is that we need to take a decision. And may God help us to do so.
The door of the Commission are always open for collaboration and partnership with the stakeholders in the fight against corruption. At this juncture also, I urge key stakeholders in the fight against corruption to team up with ICPC, as no one openly can win the fight against corruption without the support and cooperation of the members of the public.
We have a great work to do. Corruption is eating us deeply. And thank you very much, sir. You've raised a lot of points about welfare of civil servants. Let me tell you that a police officer in Nigeria in 2022, a police officer's salary, the first set of police officers, that's what you call the constable, his salary is just 40,000 naira. He has a wife, he has a child, he has to transport himself from Nasarawa State Cairo to come to office. He has to buy food for his family, he has to pay school fees, medical bill with just 40,000 naira. I think I should raise my scale.
It was, however, the former Speaker of Imo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Godfrey Dikocha, who stirred the audience with his observations and suggestions. Dikocha said that the ruling by the Supreme Court that EFCC should not investigate finances of states was an open invitation to corruption. He then suggested that the National Assembly should enact a law making compulsory for details of all major contracts awarded by all tiers of government to be deposited with the anti-graft agencies.
If we want to start solving corruption in Nigeria, let us start giving our civil servants living wage. You know what is called living wage? Living wage is not the same thing as a salary. A living wage is a wage that will take care of the inflationary trend in the country, and that salary the person has, be able to train the children in school. Because when someone has the children, the salary you are giving to her cannot even take her transport-wise to go to where she's going to. You know, necessity is the mother of invention. And when a child is hungry, the child steals.
The unveiling of Season 3 in Abuja last week marks the beginning of a new focus of the program on community and young people's mobilization in the war on corruption in Nigeria. In Abuja, Nasiru Usman for Signature Show.